Hey guys, Julie P. Yogi here, and I apologize for my unprofessional, I always have unprofessional backgrounds, but I'm sitting on my son's bed with blankets and pillows propped up behind me because I am 36 weeks pregnant. You can see I have a cute little shirt that says bun in the oven with a little cinnamon roll on the bottom. Yeah, and I'm about ready to pop, and I'm ready to get this baby out. Part of why I haven't done a video in over a month, I think, and Christmas and New Year's and all that. So today I wanted to do a video on Poshmark customer service and what to do if somebody opens up a case against you, because it's always frustrating and it kind of ruins your day when that happens. But I wanted to give you my experiences because I recently had one that I screwed up in a major way and Poshmark redeemed themselves, which they don't have to do. So, okay. First one was when I first started selling, I would go to thrift stores and look. We had a thrift store by my work when I had a day job, and it had a lot of high-end stuff because it was downtown Nashville, and I guess a lot of rich people lived down there. And I found this purse that, what was the name? Besso, B-E-S-S-O. I'd never heard of it before. But when I Googled it, it said it was Balenciaga knockoff, and that it was like a $300 purse. But nowhere on the purse did it say real leather or Italian leather or anything. Actually, yeah, no, it didn't say that. But when I Googled it, it said that they're made with fine Italian leather. Mind you, it did not feel like a $300 purse. But you could tell it was leather, and it smelled like leather. And it was like a, oh, I gotta sneeze. It was like a Pepto-Bismol pink, and it was only about this big. And I think I had it listed for $30. I don't know. All I know is the girl who bought it says that she buys Besso purses all the time, and that this is not a real Besso purse, and she wanted her money back. And they, I guess they just ruled in her favor and said she can have her money back, and she sent it back to me. It's funny, and she apologized. I feel so bad that you did such a good job wrapping, and it was so cute. Da, 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 da. I'm like, okay, whatever. That's funny that she was appreciative of my cute wrapping. I think I just wrapped it in tissue paper with like curly ribbon, and I put like a sweet tart on there. But whatever. So what I did, I reposted it. And this time I did not put the label of the brand and said, I don't know if this is real leather or not. However, it smells like real leather to me, and lowered the price, and it sold right away. So when in doubt, I say you should err on the side of caution. And if you don't know for sure something is real leather, or you can't tell, put that in there. This could be pleather, but it feels like real leather. And also, Poshmark removed it once from the listing because I had said that I couldn't find anything on this brand, which of course is funny. Since then I found more stuff on that brand. I said that Besso is a Balenciaga knockoff, and I don't know if someone reported it or if they did a search for those words or something, but they sent me an email saying they highly don't let anybody use, my English is bad today, that they don't let people post fakes, and that it had been deleted because it was listed as a knockoff, which to me, it was still a brand. I don't see how that was a knockoff. It wasn't like they were trying to say they were Balenciaga. I was just saying it looked exactly like a Balenciaga bag, but whatever. So I learned my lesson, but with that. And then also when I very first started, I had a bottle of perfume. Sorry, my ear looks funny. That I did not know you couldn't have perfume, and I kept noticing it would be gone. I'm like, where's my perfume listing? And I would repost it, and then somehow I was looking in the Poshmark rules, and it said you couldn't have perfume. You know, like perfume, used nail polish in general, used makeup. There's a few things like that that they won't let you sell, and of course anything not fashion related. And so sometimes I think they just delete them, which is weird. You think they would send you an email and say why, but whatever. The second thing I had someone open up a case against me was a shirt that, no tag, for the size, no, it said medium, but it was a small medium. I'm an extra large girl. I could not tell that it was a kid's medium or an adult medium. To me, it was like a junior's. And the tag just had a gold heart on it. There was no way to tell. I searched and searched and searched and searched because it felt high end to me, but if you can't come up with a brand name and gold heart isn't really, you know. So this is when I first started out, and I still keep doing this. I'll post something and forget to do the measurements. Y'all, this is your best friend. Get you one of these little tape measures. Don't post anything without measuring it, except for kid stuff. People don't care about kid stuff. But I can't tell you, I just now had to open the bag because I seal my clothes. I'll show y'all. I seal my clothes in these little bags. I get them from Amazon. Jenna from the Empty Hanger is the one that posted about these. I can post links in the notes for this. But they're just Amazon bags. And I post the little M34. Huh, that's funny. 34 is my lucky number. And then I have them in cute bankers boxes, which I happen to have right here if you want to see. See, cute. I get the bankers boxes off Walmart.com. Online. They don't have them in the store. At least I don't think. Anyways, I had to open the bag because the lady wanted measurements. And I'm like, I almost wanted to be like, sorry, I'm struggling, y'all. My nose is running. And I keep like burping and hiccuping. The joys of being pregnant. Anyway, so I opened up the bag, gave her the measurements, and it's like a $7 shirt. I'm like, it's not really worth ripping a bag, but whatever. So I did. Pardon me while I wipe my nose. Alright. So when you first list, make sure you list. I'm going to do a whole nother video on this, but post the measurements, y'all. Oh, but that girl with the blue in the box shirt with the weird tag, she posted it. She opened up a case. I think I sold it to her for like $9. She opened up a case and put a shirt of a large, or a shirt of an adult medium from Victoria's Secret, and put that shirt on top of it. And you could see it was like 2 inches smaller. And she's like, this is not a medium. This should be sold in a junior size, whatever. And Poshmark gave me my money back. Like, credited me her money and then refunded her, and didn't make her send me the shirt, which I was a little annoyed by that. I would have rather her just send me the shirt back and I could resell it, but whatever. And then I noticed a couple days later, she had reposted it for like $30. But at the same time, that's the whole, what is it called? Like the rule of selling buy low, sell high. It's the way it's been for years. So if somebody gets mad that you're reposting something and selling it for higher, they can just go jump off a bridge. Okay, and then I've had somebody else open a case against me because I posted the wrong size on the shoe. I literally posted the shoe picture where you can see the size, but in the listing it said 8, and so the person saw that it was 8 and then got them, and that they were 6, and they were really bummed out and they wanted them, and they were nice and actually sent them back, and of course they got their money back. The second one I had someone open a case against me was a lady who said the purse smelled like marijuana. No, I don't smoke marijuana. I don't know why she thought it smelled like pot. The only thing I could think of is that I wear patchouli and we burn incense. So somewhere in between those smell kind of hippie-ish. Maybe she just didn't know her sense. But I, of course, was like, I have no idea why you would say it smells like pot. I've never smoked pot in the same room as that purse or wore it anywhere where anyone smoked pot. And even though she opened the case, it was weird because I remember it took forever. And then I kept questioning, like, are you going to send it back or whatever? And she finally was like, I think I'm going to keep it. I'm just going to wash it. It was so annoying because it took forever for the money to release. And I think that's it. I know there's one more, but I can't really remember. It wasn't that big of a deal. I think that's the one where that's the only one I had where she decided to keep it. There was one other one where a lady opened a case against me And she was supposed to send it back, and I kept messaging her saying, are you going to send it? And she never did, but it was like a $5 to $7 item. So I'm like, whatever, chalk it up. Okay, so this most recent one, I've really learned my lesson. I'll stop playing with my hair, I swear. I did the cardinal sin of a Poshmark seller. I shipped 2 items to the wrong people. Mind you, this is what I normally do when I get a package and it's all ready to go, because I package everything up here, tape them shut, and then I take it downstairs and print out the label, and I'll write blue sequin dress, whatever the item is. Well, that day I was in a hurry and thought that I could tell the weight of the packages and that I would know when I got down there. I think they were the same size box too. But one item was a heavy sequin dress, which was cocktail length, but it was really heavy. It was one of those kinds where you like can take the sequins and do like that, and it has the streaks in it, so it was really heavy duty. $10 dress, mind you, it was brand new with tags. I was selling it for $10 because I'd had it for a while. The other one was a pair of Patagonia ski pants. So, of course, those are really heavy and thick because they're insulated, and I had them listed for $100. So, I was going to make $80 off of those, and, you know, like, what, $8 off the other thing. So, I get a message saying, hey, I got the sequin dress instead of the Patagonia pants. I'm like, fuck. Oh, I'm so annoying because I knew that was going to take forever for the money to kick in, and I knew we needed that money. And so, of course, it takes a while. I messaged the other lady, hey, I'm sorry, but I sent you the wrong item. Poshmark will send you a label and you can just send it back, blah, blah, blah. Which I have received the wrong item before when I ordered something from someone. And I thought that they gave me the seller's address to send it back. But I don't know if they gave me, if the other person got my item and we swapped it. But I know with this, the lady that got the dress, she got the other lady's they got each other's addresses. They got a free address label to send it back to the right person. Well, lady who wanted the ski pants shipped the dress. Lady who got the dress received the dress, still had the pants, didn't send the pants back. I messaged her like 3 times and kept saying, hey, I know, she said, this is a big oopsie on your part. I don't have a printer. And I'm like, how? She had a Poshmark store. Mind you, she had one thing in there and everything else was not listed as not for sale. She had a Galaxy Note, which you're not allowed to sell phones on Poshmark. She says, I don't have a printer. And I'm just thinking, oh my God, I really need that $80. Like, right now I teach yoga in addition to selling on Poshmark. And because of the Christmas and New Year's and the Ys and gyms and stuff that I teach at were closed, we were really hurting for money because I didn't work as much. So I really needed that money. I recommended maybe going to a library and printing it out. And then I was like, I even messaged her, hey, if you want to forward me the email with the address label, I will print it out and snail mail it to you. Like, on my own dime kind of thing, because this is my fuck up and I really want to make the money. Or I really need the money, but I didn't say that. I just was like trying to help her out. Bitch. I'm telling you. So frustrating. So she got the dress, got the pants, kept them. $100 pants, mind you. And gave me a 1 star on the dress, which there was absolutely nothing wrong with. And even the lady that got the dress on accident said, that's really weird. The dress was like brand new and there was nothing wrong with it. It was gorgeous. And I'm like, I know, right? The girl was just being a bitch because she was pissed that I sent her the wrong thing, which is so stupid because she got both of them. She ended up winning in the end, even though it was fraudulent. But she so she got the dress, gave me a 1 star, and then just said, I think it said like could improve, or no, it said other. She picked the other star, and I'm like, oh, but, and then she deleted her account. Oh my God, I was so frustrated. So then I emailed Poshmark customer service and was like, I know this is my fault. I sent it to the wrong. In the year I've been selling, that's never happened to me before. I was so irritated just with the whole thing. It was like, I never in my life, our electricity was about to be shut off. I needed that money so bad. So you know, it took a couple days, and the girl who wanted to get the pants was super sweet, super kind, and kept saying, oh, I'm so sorry this happened, and she's like, it's a bummer because I was going to go skiing this weekend, and I really wanted them by this weekend, but I totally understand things happen, because I was like, oh, pregnancy brain, sorry, I sent it to the wrong thing. I only have 3 more weeks. I can blame stuff on pregnancy brain. But she was being super kind. Well, then she messaged me and said, hey, I got an email that Poshmark is going to refund me the money. And at first I was like, yay, yay. I was kind of sad because I thought for sure that would mean that they were going to take it out of my pending and give it back to her, which they should have done. But it was still sucky that I was out that $80. Mind you, Poshmark sends me an email saying, this is not our normal way of dealing with things, but because this is your first time of shipping the wrong order to the wrong person, we will credit the money back to you anyways. I'm like, what? And I had $93 in my account. I was so excited. So other money was from another sale. Y'all, I mean, the biggest sigh of relief. We just got the money yesterday and was like, thank the Lord God Almighty. So I lucked out. I lost a pair of pants, but I still got the money for them, even though this lady was a bitch and kept them. And I keep searching for those Patagonia snow pants to see if she was going to try to open a new account and sell them herself and try to make the money, because I can't really figure out why somebody who didn't even want them, like ski pants. How often do you go skiing? I mean, I don't know, it's random, but so I lucked out on that one. But on that email, Poshmark was saying the next time you accidentally ship to the wrong person, we're not going to do this kind of thing. And this is not our routine way of dealing with it. So just know that going into things that you might be out a lot of money if you do that. So Poshmark said that they recommend you print out, it said something like an invoice form, some sort of form. And I'm like, I don't have time to print out, I barely have time to print out labels. So I do need to actually make sure that I write on each box what it is as I'm doing it, and not do what I did the other day and try to weigh it. Oh, and I've had, besides that one review about the purse smelling like pot, I've had one other lady who bought a purse it was a large Coach, it was huge, like a beach bag style, and literally I used it for a beach bag, but it was a purse. It was just like this big. My nose won't stop running. I'm sorry. I don't know. It's so unattractive to blow my nose while I'm talking to y'all. Maybe it's that congestion you get right before you have a baby. I just want it out. So I've had a lady bought the Coach bag, and because, you know, I wear patchouli, I guess some of my stuff can smell like patchouli, and I know patchouli is not for everyone. If you don't know what patchouli is, it's a hippie essential oil that smells like fresh, clean dirt. I love it. But when you wear it, it kind of melds with your body smells, and it kind of smells like BO, but to me it's a very distinctive smell, and I love it. Most people hate it, but some people do love it, actually. My husband doesn't care as long as it makes me happy. So I only carried that bag maybe 4 or 5 times. And the lady said it smelled like an Indian food. And I'm like, don't know how it smells like Indian food, but we do burn incense. So maybe between the incense and the patchouli, it smelled like Indian food. I thought that was funny. But I used to keep my Poshmark stuff in the kitchen. And my husband is the chef. He used to be chef. Now he's my chef. And so all of our clothes would smell like food, which was annoying. So now I moved it upstairs here in my son's bedroom, and it doesn't smell like food anymore. I was going to say, I had another lady say an item smelt really strong, a really strong floral scent. Fabric softener. And it wasn't even my fabric softener. It was the lady who gave me the clothes. And so it had been sitting on a shelf for 8 months or something. I was surprised it smelled really that strong. And she's like, I had to air it outside because it smelled so strong I couldn't handle it. And I'm like, fabric softener's way better than Indian food, but whatever. So if somebody opens a case against you, first thing to do is just stay calm. Know that you can't please everybody. You could be the juiciest peach in the world, but someone's not going to like peaches. You know, it's just not going to be their cup of tea. It's just one of those things where you can't make everyone happy, and people pick stupid things to send things back over. So I recommend you disclose every flaw if there is any. So sometimes I will be like going through my inventory and I'll find something and be like, oh God, I didn't realize this had this on it. And I'll go look at my description and I didn't list it. So then I'll put it not for sale and then update it and then post the picture of, hey, it has this snag here. Or, you know, just any little thing that I didn't notice when I was first doing it. Because when I was first doing Poshmark, the lighting wasn't that great. I was in my kitchen. So here I have the window and you can see better. Plus I have like 4 lamps that I use that are not professional, but one day they will be. I just didn't know what I was doing in the beginning. I didn't take good pictures. I didn't do any measurements. And so then now it, you know, falls back on me when people are asking for measurements for stuff I posted 8, 9 months, a year ago. And I'm having to dig them up and, you know, do the measurements or whatever. So just as long as you're disclosing every little issue, Poshmark will always, from my experience, if it's not your fault, you know, if you disclose that in the listing, Poshmark will vote in your favor and the person has to keep it and you get the money. Is my experience and what I've been told. But just being mindful that if you don't disclose something, like I had a girl, I bought a jacket. It was a North Face jacket, one of those like fuzzy ones. And in the description, she had a picture of the stock photo. And that's it. And I said, do you have any pictures of the actual jacket? She posted a blurry picture. And this is a girl that had like 4 things for sale. So she was obviously not a seasoned Poshmark shopper. I figured, okay, whatever. I'm sure it looked, because she said something like, nothing wrong with it. I got it. It looked like she had like worn it for years. There was just like brown stuff all over it. It was disgusting. When I pulled it out, my husband's like, ew, why are you touching that? It was that bad, y'all. It was like, oh God. And then when I opened up the case, it's $60 or $65 or $75. When I opened up the case against her, she says, oh, well, I thought most people wash their items when they get them. No, bitch, you wash it before you send it, or list, hey, it needs to be washed, which I don't get when people do that. It drives me insane. But I just thought that was funny that she thought she could get away with me spending $60 or $75 on something that was nasty and disgusting. I ended up getting a gray one that was way better. Nothing wrong. Also, on the it's just on like the tip of my brain. What was I gonna say? I can't remember. Shoot. It was something about I don't know. Pregnancy brain. But yeah, anytime I've had to deal with Poshmark customer service, they've been awesome. It does suck because they take like 2 days to reply. So you get like the automated email first and then they reply later. But I've been very happy with every issue that I've had with them. They've all voted in my favor. You know, like that first purse, it was kind of my fault. I didn't really know what it was and I shouldn't have posted if it was real leather if I didn't know, blah blah blah. But just always be honest in your pictures. And if someone does open a claim and tries to show you, I've heard about people like posting pictures of other shoes that weren't the ones that they bought and saying that they were dirty. And so as long as you like can prove, hey, these are not the same shoes, look at my pictures, and Poshmark will go in your favor if someone does that. But just know, try not to let it ruin your day. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I have sold, I want to say like 500 items. It's been a while since I've looked. Over 500 items. Because I know right now I have, I think, 489 active listings, and it says that I have altogether I had like 1,100. So around 500. I can't do math that quick. And in 500 items, I've had less than 10. So I was, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4, but I know I've had a few more than that that I just can't remember. So just know that, you can't please everyone, and just do your best to, stay calm and present pictures if you can, and just be honest and kiss their butt and say, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't see that before I posted it. That's my bad, whatever. And, like, as long as you're gracious and generous. I just thought of another one. I had a lady that bought some Halloween kids masks from me. And somehow, I had like 6 different masks, but in the listing there was 3 or 4. There was 4. And somehow I accidentally sent her 3 out of the 4. And the one that I didn't send her was the one that her son wanted the most. So she opened up a case and saying, oh, I'm so bummed. He really wanted the Iron Man mask and it wasn't in here. And, like, what can I do or whatever. And so she and we actually worked it out on our own outside of Poshmark. She just closed the case. I don't ever remember what happened with the money, but I ended up just sending her the mask because she didn't want to send the Poshmark wouldn't close the case unless she sent back the whole order or whatever, and she didn't want to do that. She really wanted to keep it. So I was like, I think I like gave her my email address or something, and then she, it took a while to just wait for Poshmark to deal with everything, but I just sent her, I actually sent her 2 or 3 extra masks just to make up for it, and she was really sweet about it. But, there's just, those things happen when you have pregnancy brain like mine. That's all I have. I gotta go with the sunlight shining right now. I gotta take pictures, steam, post, and get to work. So sorry it was so long, but I just really wanted to talk about what happens when people open up a case against you, because I know it can really ruin your day, but there's really nothing you can do about it if you do your best. So happy poshing. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, Julie P. Yogi. Post all kinds of tips and stuff like that on Instagram. I also have a Facebook group called Poshmark Privy, Privvy. You can find that and join it. And that is all. If you like my videos, just hit the little bell, subscribe, and it'll let you know every time I post a new video. Happy poshing. If you guys have any ideas for new videos, I have a few actually that have kind of been cooking. I just haven't had time. I'm sorry. Literally. Indigestion the entire time I'm in this video. I'm a mess, y'all. I'm ready to have this baby. Maybe next time I see you, I'll be holding a baby. Bye, y'all.